I give them love and they run away. Fly to Paris, don't wanna stay.
In the house, guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Anushka and she is
Shilpa.
So today she's here with me and she's been my hairstylist for 5+ years. She's worked with top brands like Parabens, Olaplex and Argan Oil, and she has been in the industry for 15+ years, guys. That's a long time.
So like we promised you guys that we will do a video together and solve all your hair related queries. So today we are doing that. So without any further delay, let's get started.
Alright, so we are starting with some questions and I'm going to ask her the questions and she's going to answer all your questions right now. So the first question is solution for rough and dry hair.
Solution for rough and dry hair. Now if we have to understand, the rough means the texture of the hair is quite rough, and dryness means there is lack of moisture. So if the texture is rough, you can always do a pre-treatment before a shampoo. So you can always apply coconut oil, or you can apply some pre-conditioners 20 minutes prior to your wash. Wash your hair and your hair will be like super soft. And when it comes to dryness, I think it will balance that as well once you apply your shampoo and conditioner or a mask that you will have to choose according to the volume of your hair as well.
So every time we have to condition it before the wash and after.
Yes, it's always better.
Okay. So moving on to the next question is treatment for damaged hair.
Treatment for damaged hair, as of now, I would say the best treatment for damaged hair is Olaplex. You can also have Olaplex number 3. Buy Olaplex number 3, and the one you can use it before a shampoo. You can also leave it overnight. You can also use it as a leave-in conditioner. So Olaplex has number 3, number 4 and number 5, which is for retail. So number 3 you can use it pre-wash, and number 4 is a shampoo, number 5 is a conditioner. All these have bisaminopropyl diglycol dimaleate, which is a patent ingredient of Olaplex, which repairs your hair. So just imagine if you make this as your regular routine, like once in a week you wash or twice in a week you wash, automatically the hair is getting repaired in your shampoo and conditioner only.
Alright, okay, that's a lot of information for damaged hair, so I hope you guys try that out. The next question is affordable hair serum that works. Now I struggle with this problem all the time. I can't really understand which hair serum is affordable and it really works on my hair.
Affordable hair serum, I would suggest you can always use Biolage Matrix Serum. It's quite affordable, and it instantly works on your hair shaft. It makes it soft, shiny, but it's just a temporary filming on your hair.
Okay, so how often we should use a hair serum?
You can always use a hair serum immediately after wash, whenever you wash your hair, or especially if you are somebody who is constantly sitting in AC. Especially the people who are always in the office, they can carry a small bottle, and whenever we try, after lunch we wash our face, or we do a touch up on our makeup or something, you can always dab some few drops of serum and apply from middle ends to ends. It's always better.
Okay, so I will link the serum down below in the description box so you guys can check it out. And the next question is, which oil is the best one to use on Indian hair?
On Indian hair, best oil to use, I would always recommend Moroccan treatment argan oil. That's the best till now so far I have seen, and it not only, it works like a oil, it works like a serum, it works like a leave-in treatment, it also repairs your hair.
So like we shouldn't use coconut oil, like people say that coconut oil is the best one to use for Indian hair.
Coconut oil is best to be used on scalp. It shouldn't be a oily scalp. If it's a oily scalp, again using coconut oil makes no sense because your scalp is naturally producing oils. Your sebaceous glands are very active, which is just giving you the natural oil. So I always tell people with oily scalp, do not use extra oil on your scalp. But if your scalp is dry and needs that kind of nourishment, then definitely use coconut oil only on the scalp and not on the middle ends to ends. You can always use an ARGAN oil, or you can use a pre-treatment before wash. So there are solutions for hair shaft.
Okay, so which argan oil, which company or which brand is best for
Moroccan oil is good from Moroccan oil brand itself, and there is one more acai oil which is from a brand called Kadigu, which is from Brazil. These two are awesome products.
Alright, so do check it out. Next question is excess hair fall and premature graying of hair.
These two are completely different topics altogether, but to sum it together, I would say that hair has a cycle. Okay, for example, like a pregnant woman also has a cycle before delivery, like a trimester and etc. Similarly, the hair has a cycle which goes through a particular phase, which is anagen, catagen and telogen. So when the hair is in a particular phase and it is in a transit period, the hair is resting and hair has to fall, because that's how the new hair will grow. And when it comes to your graying of hair, it is either hereditary, secondly it is maximum on what kind of nutrition or what kind of diet you are following. Also, it usually happens because the follicles are not getting that kind of nourishment from the hair bulb, and that's how they are unable to make or produce pigments, and that's how the hair becomes grey.
Does it happen with when of a lot of hair products or even heat? Does it happen because of that as well?
Not exactly, but it definitely depends on what kind of products you are using, whether you are using a sulfate-free shampoo and conditioner, and your lifestyle.
Should we cut the grey hair, or should we just color it? What's one solution for it?
It's always better to grow it naturally. I wouldn't say you must color it or you just chop it off. It completely depends on how an individual carries yourself. Okay, I would love people carrying their natural grey hair, and especially the male version having those salt and pepper look. It really looks awesome.
I feel now grey hair is like a trend that people color their grey hair, natural hair grey or silver in color. So maintain your beautiful grey hair as well. Okay, so the next question is solution for frizziness in this season.
In this season, if we talk about monsoon and frizziness, yes, in monsoon the hair becomes quite frizzy, because again there is a lot of issues when you are going out and again water is touching on your hair and the hair is becoming frizzy. So the best solution for frizzy hair is always keep your hair shaft sealed. When I say sealed, that means it needs a protection. So you apply a protection. You can use a serum, you can use the oils which I have mentioned, and rather than keeping it open all the time, trying these different hairstyle techniques, try using and do something different. Not all the time just leaving your hair open, and something new will definitely work.
Okay, so guys, that is one solution for your frizziness. So try the braidings and nice hairstyles.
And they work absolutely awesome. Like if you travel outside India, you would see people having dryers very handy with them. Mostly it happens that in India we are so used to using a shampoo, a conditioner, brush, and in hurry we leave the house. But that is also not right. That's how the pollution and everything attracts our hair, and that's the reason our hair becomes damaged and frizzy. If only you dry your hair, at least 80% dry with a dryer, style it and use some protection and then move out of the house, it's always better.
I guess frizziness also leads to hair fall and other hair problems as well.
It leads to more of hair breakage. Where your hair is frizzy, why? Because of dryness.
Yeah.
And because of dryness, the hair shaft will split. It will split into two, and that's how it will come into hair breakage sector.
Okay, so that's one solution, guys. Try different hairstyles and correct products for your hair type. Next question is how often we should get a trim or a haircut. Now, generally for me, I get it done every 3 to 4 months. And how often, like, what do you think?
Say a trim is very, very important, and you should trim your hair at least once in a month. Okay. So there are some people who would say, oh, my hair doesn't grow on me, but that's not true. Even if the growth is slow, every month there is half an inch of growth. For a regular person or somebody whose diet is really good and nutritions are much better, it will always grow 1 centimeter, 1 to 1.5 inches. So the hair grows because, like I said before, it follows the cycle.
So how often a haircut is important? Like for me, you do every 3 months.
Yeah. So you should trim your hair once a month. A good haircut once in 3 months is much better.
What type of haircut do you recommend for curly and straight hair? Like layers or step cuts?
For a curly hair, I would always recommend step cut, and for a straighter hair, I would always recommend layers.
Okay, so guys, get a trim every month and a good haircut every 3 to 4 months. So next question is dandruff and that leads to splitens. Is it true?
It depends. What kind of dandruff are we talking about here? Because there are two different types of dandruff. One is oily and another is dry. So if you have a dry dandruff, that means the entire condition of the hair is also dry.
Okay.
And because of that dry hair, you also get splitens. But if the scalp is oily, then I don't think you would have a dry hair, because you have an oily scalp, the oil will definitely come down on your hair.
Is there any like treatment for removing this dandruff for like a longer run? Like we will not have dandruff for like a long time.
The best solution I would recommend is to keep your scalp clean. So it always happens that we are very used to those fancy shampoos, okay? And we keep changing the shampoo thinking that, oh, this is not working, that is not working. But have we ever done a deep cleansing on our scalp? I don't think. This is something which not everyone does. Very few who have that kind of a knowledge would do it. But it is very important to use a clarifying shampoo at least once a month, so that you get rid of excess stuff on your scalp, your lot of deposits on your hair shaft, and the hair becomes more breathable. Your pores open on your scalp. I think it's always better to get rid of all the deposits rather than accumulating them, and then that turns into fungal infection, fungus, and that's how the dandruff as well.
Like how we do deep cleansing for our face, we should also do it for the hair.
Yes.
So guys, that is one solution for your dandruff, and which also leads to splitens. The next question is, does ironing and blow dry spoil your hair, and how often we should do it?
Ironing and blow dry, I would say that it definitely doesn't spoil your hair, but if you're doing it on a regular basis and you're not applying any kind of protection layer, okay, any kind of barrier between the heat and the hair, then you are definitely damaging your hair.
So what heat protection we should use?
So there are many brands where you would see that it will be mentioned that iron, flattening iron, straight, or you can always use some kind of a mousse if you want to do some kind of curls. But I would always recommend some authentic brands and not brands like, you know, you can just go on the store like a consumer product, get it, because they are always high in alcohol. So any product which is lesser in alcohol or no alcohol will work better. Apply that before using any kind of heat on your hair. Your hair will never get damaged.
And how far should we keep like the blow dry and the ironing from our like scalp or the head?
When we are doing a blow dry, we definitely use a brush. Either we use a round brush or a pedal brush.
Okay.
So the swing, or I would say the way you hold your dryer has to be very perpendicular to your brush. It shouldn't be like this. You know, your brush and your dryer should not be
in the same line.
It should always be in a very perpendicular line, and that's how the direct heat will not be applied to the hair, but it will go through the brush and it will tame the frizz and make it straighter faster.
So that's one thing when it comes to blow drying and ironing. The next one is a sulfate free shampoo or a sulfate shampoo. Which one is better and which one is harmful?
So, like I mentioned, the clarifying shampoo, it is full of sulfates, but that has to be used once a month. When it comes to a sulfate-free shampoo or a sulfate shampoo, I would always recommend sulfate-free shampoo.
Okay.
It's always better to use a sulfate-free shampoo because, like for example, detergents. Okay, there are certain kind of detergents always present in a sulfate shampoo. Maybe a little milder, but you never know what is the percentage. So, like for example, I always give an example of washing clothes. Okay, washing clothes has detergent. Now we are not washing clothes; we are washing our hair. So it's always better to use no sulfates.
So we should use the same shampoo and same conditioner from the same brand or other brands as well, because people say if you use the same brand it works better than the other brand, like the shampoo and the conditioner from other brands.
This is the best question I have come across.
Yeah.
And this is always there whenever we go to a salon. If somebody is giving a particular brand shampoo, we'll always give you a conditioner with that.
Okay.
Now it is very important to understand your scalp, that is shampoo. So shampoo for your scalp, conditioner and mask. There are these three categories. Okay, so conditioner, what kind of a hair do you have? If you have a finer texture or a thinner version of hair, then it's always better that you use a conditioner.
Okay.
Now if that hair is chemically treated, so for example if there is a rebonding, a straightening, a keratin done, then definitely you have a conditioner according to that.
Okay.
But not to maintain the keratin or the rebonding thing, but more for your hair if it is on a dry side or if it is chemical treated. So accordingly you subcategorize the conditioner, using it as a color protect as well, and also maintaining your keratin or your straightening.
Okay, so like as we for our face we follow the cleansing, toner and moisturizing
Exactly.
thing. We maintain like the shampoo, conditioner and mask for our hair.
Yes, yes.
Okay, so that's one thing. Always use sulfate-free shampoo. Can you suggest few products for sulfate-free shampoo and conditioner?
Sulfate-free shampoo and conditioner, it was like long years back, we used to really hunt for, okay, where are sulfate-free shampoos?
Yeah.
But now there are various and number of brands, even you get them online. So to my best, if I have to recommend, I would always recommend Olaplex, one. Then there is sulfate-free shampoo called as anti-frizz shampoo of Kadibu. That is also awesome. Moroccan shampoo and conditioners are also very mild on detergents. That also can be used. And I think there is one more brand of beauty essentials. Whenever we do cystine or keratin, we always recommend those shampoos and conditioner. So that is also good as well.
Alright, so I will link all these products down below in the description box and you guys can check it out for yourself. The next one is any DIY treatments for shiny looking hair.
I would always recommend, like in our practicing days, we used to always do this in our institute, where we used to cut the banana into half, remove all that black seeds from between, mix that with egg yolk and grind it and just apply from middle ends to
Like
ends.
a paste form and you apply
the
it.
paste, yeah. And the banana and the egg together will work super on your dry, dehydrated hair.
Yeah.
You are lacking that shine. Instantly you will see the shine.
Okay, so that's one treatment that you guys can definitely try. I have tried the banana treatment very often, and at least I do it once a month, so you guys can do it yourself as well. The next one is all about curly hair. Now I was a girl which had curly hair, and now she has a like beautiful curly hair. So I'm gonna combine the questions and she's gonna answer it, which is best treatment for curly hair, how to maintain the curly hair, and oils and serums to use on curly hair.
When it comes to a curly hair, I have seen a lot of sites where, on pages on Facebook, where people are following co-washes. Okay, that means that they don't use shampoo, they use conditioners as shampoo. Because in our Indian market, we do have sulfate-free shampoo and conditioner, but if you see, the shampoo still lathers. So we can always use shampoo which has some sulfate and vinegar. Mix some vinegar, say for example if you're using 2 parts of shampoo, 1 part of vinegar. Then sit in front of the mirror, remove each section, part each section and just scrub your scalp so that your scalp is clean. Use some circular motion. Then take your regular conditioner with what you do a CG and just shampoo your hair with that. When your hair is wet, it's the best time for us, for curly hair people, because after that we don't brush our hair.
Yeah.
So we apply a lot of conditioner and we do the brushing in the bathroom itself.
Oh.
Yes, it takes a lot of time.
Yeah.
So if somebody else is waiting for a wash, it's always better that you allow them for the wash and you go around.
Think about using serums or mousses on curly hair to just get that bounce.
It depends on what kind of a hair you have. Like my hair, after doing all this co-washes and all, the third day they again become slightly frizzy. So I take 2 pumps of mousse and a few drops of oil. I would say a argan oil or a cadaboo's oil, or sometimes I also use coconut oil.
Okay.
But few drops and just scratch it. What will happen with that you have a wet look as well. So
Okay.
most of the time when we use the mousse, at that point of time it looks okay. But by the time it's evening or 4 hours plus, again they will have that dried kind of a look. But just imagine if you can have that wet look, nothing like it for a curly hair person. So you
Yeah,
can mix
that's
that
true.
coconut oil with the mousse and scrunch it and you will have those wet locks.
Nice. So I have only 2 more questions right here. Best brush or comb to use and how often we should brush or comb our hair.
Okay. Again, that's another good question, because I actually thought about this today in the morning, that when I will do a video, I will talk about brushing.
Yeah.
Okay. Now when it comes to what kind of a brush you should use,
Yeah.
what brand, I would always recommend wet brush.
Okay.
Wet brush, you can check online as well, and you can get easily in JCB as well. There are a lot of wet brushes you'll see in the display. So wet brush is very good whether your hair is dry or wet. When you brush your hair with that, there would, no matter how much of a tangles you have,
It will just open up
without any pain, which
Wow.
is very important. Okay, and it is very important to follow a technique while you brush. So most of the time what happens is we just take a brush and we just brush.
Yeah.
Okay, so our brush touches our scalp,
Yeah.
somewhere till here, and that's it. And that's it. Then it's on the hair.
Yeah.
So that's not correct. If you have to actually brush your hair, give those blood circulation on the scalp, which also helps in hair growth. It's always important first to brush your hair, put all your hair down, brush your hair all over on the scalp, touching from back, nape area to your front area. Then you turn it towards your left, then again brush it from one end to another. Your brush bristles should touch your scalp. Then again to the right side, and then again
In the center. So how many times we should brush? Now people say you should brush like 50 times, 100 times before going to bed, after just when you just get up in the morning.
Okay.
When is the exactly like how many times we should brush? Because then we also get hair fall if we keep on brushing the hair.
Yeah. So that's how you can brush your hair as many times as you wish to. Okay. Whenever you look into the mirror and you feel, oh my god, my hair has gone haywire, I need to brush. You can definitely brush. It's very important to use a right brush.
Yeah.
Why there is hair fall? Because sometimes we use a bad pedal brush or just a comb, and when you just comb, there is a kind of a friction happening, and
Yeah.
you see more of frizz.
Yeah.
So that's the reason why people say, oh no, you should have so many times of strokes, oh no, you should not. And then if you use a very strong pedal brush with those steel bristles, you will definitely have a lot of hair fall and breakage. But if you use right brush, like I mentioned, wet brush is a awesome brush. You will not face any such kind of problem, and brush your hair as many times as possible. There is no hard and fast rule for that.
So which comb do you recommend? Like the big mouth or the small one? Which one is better to use? Like I use the big one.
Okay, so the bigger one is for a bigger hair, smaller one is for a thinner hair. And that's how you choose your comb.
I had no clue about that. I just use it because it looks pretty. Anyways, we are on the last question, which is what is paraben and why is it harmful, and why the shampoo and conditioner should be paraben free?
Okay, so very technical question. What is paraben? Now paraben are like we use a lot of cosmetics, and if you see the shelf life of the cosmetics has certain months or
Yeah.
certain years. To maintain that, this kind of preservative is used. Like especially if you see your shampoos, you will find methylene, propyl, these
Yeah.
kind of SLS, all these just to preserve of whatever they have made, whatever the company has made,
Yeah.
and the shelf life, so that there are no bacteria or fungal infections happening, or the bottle is not getting attracted to bacteria. So that's very important. But again, like I mentioned, the amount of that the amount of the ingredient, so it should not be too much as well. So to be very smart enough, you can always check your month or year.
Yeah.
Anything which is exceeding more than a year is definitely having stronger chemicals in that.
Yeah.
It's always better to use something which is like 3 months, 6 months,
Yeah.
12 months.
Like I use a shampoo conditioner which is paraben free, sulfate free and everything, and the shelf life of is it only 6 months, which
Super.
is like good.
It's good, yeah. That means it's a quite milder version, and it will work definitely good on your hair, because again it is not having those stronger chemicals,
Yeah.
which is again forming a layer on the hair, for which we say, okay, your your hair is full of layer of silicons
Yeah.
and parabens, and then that's how your hair follicles get completely suffocated, and the hair cannot breathe. So it's always better to use a milder version, like that's the one which is good.
So
You can
how
mention
often-
which one, which brand is that?
I dabble between Nashi and Sukins. So
Okay.
I don't
Yeah.
know which other brands like can work for me, because I have only tried Nashi and Sukin right
Okay.
now.
Okay.
But she can recommend you guys some more products, because I have no about it because she helps me do the same thing.
Yeah, definitely. Any queries, you all can get in touch with me and I can do a consultation for each one of you all as well.
Yeah, so that's all for this video, you guys. If you have any more questions, queries about your hair type and anything, you can let me know in the comment section below. And also you can get a hair consultation from her because she can really help you guys with all your solutions. And yep, that's all for now.
And how do you do that?
So we're gonna just say we'll see you next Friday. Bye guys.